Hello all and welcome. My name's Oliver, although some of you will know me as Hell's Avenger, and this is a quick introductory video to the Minecraft Classic server, Aeries Freebuild. Now, as some of you will know, Aeries Freebuild is currently one of McForge's most popular servers, if not the most popular Minecraft Classic server. Now, as soon as you spawn here, or log in, you'll be sent here, which is the home map, and you'll appear right where these lot are standing. But for some reason, they're just randomly standing around and don't really do much. But as you can see, there's a couple of statues in home, and each of these statues are a valued member of our community, such as one on the left is Balthazar01, which you can see talking and who's just banned someone for probably grief, and currently he's an admin here. Next to Balthazar, we have Alec Dent, who's currently a server owner here, one of two, along with Eric Killer, who's the next statue. Both these are the current server owners of Aeries Freebuild. Now, up at the top in the Superman skin is Aeries himself, hence the name Aeries Freebuild. But currently he doesn't come on much anymore, and he hasn't for the last couple of months. And we're still awaiting his return, even though it's unexpected because he's got things in life he needs to do. And finally, of these statues, the last statue is of Big Dog Ray 95, who is a cool dude and that, and he used to be a server owner here, but he's not anymore. He's become quite inactive, although we see him around the server every once in a while, but it's not too often. Now, if we look around, we'll see a couple of signs, like one says guest, one says builder, another one says tutorial, and each of these leads to a certain part in home. Like, if we go down to tutorial, obviously everyone knows what a tutorial is, so it's kind of self-explanatory, and yeah, you'll get it. And if you follow that through, it'll give you a detailed tour on this server, or if you're completely new to Minecraft, it'll give you a complete introduction for what you need to do and how to build. And the next place I'm going to show you is the builder area, which once someone becomes a builder here, which is the rank after guest, like that girl there, has a silverish name, which is a guest, and builders have a light green name, like I can't see any on the chat, but they have a light green name roughly the same to that colour, and each of these portals do something. Like portal number 1, when a builder comes here, they'll walk through that portal, and it'll create a map for them to use for themselves, because it's Aeries Freebuild, so you get your own map once you become a builder. And the second portal is once you've created your map through portal number 1, you go through portal number 2, and it'll take you to the map that you've just created. And like I said, that's for builders once they become ranked here. And the next place I'm going to show you is the museum. As you know, a museum's a place where all things are held of worthy interest. Like all of these are message blocks, which each of them should contain a map or some type of build or information. But we had a recent setback with home, for when it became the Christmas period, we changed it to a different map, and then we changed it back, so the portals aren't activated, so they need to be done again in the museum. But there's a fair few which we can use all together. The next place I'm going to show you is the legend area. As you can see, it says the legendaries. I'm not quite sure why it says the legendaries, but and through here you'll see a little chamber with separate paths, and each of these paths lead to these little bunkers with portals in, and each of these portals would take you to some of Aeries Freebuild's most historic and popular maps, some of our best builds here. But due to the thing which I mentioned earlier with the home map, those portals haven't been sorted either, but we'll end up doing that in due progress. But each of these will lead to our most memorable builds on the server, whether it'll be by Padfoot, JJJ Smooth, Alec Dent, anyone. As long as you're a good builder, you'll most likely end up here. Now, the next place I'm going to show you is the games section. This server has a fair few games. It has 4 in particular games which are mainly played. These are Spleef, Countdown, Speed Build, and Lava Survival. Now, the Lava Survival, it's pretty straightforward. You've got a certain time limit before lava rains down on the map, and you've got to build a house to shelter yourself and hide from the lava. And once a certain lot of time is up, then the server will come down all over the map, and you have to try and survive for as long as you can, and the last person surviving wins. Speedbuild is the second one. Oh, someone's just signed in. And Speedbuild's the second one, where you have a certain amount of time, and players can go and verse each other under a set amount of time to build. And under the amount of time that they build, the best one who builds within that time limit will get respect and win, and get respect throughout all of the server for being a good builder at Speedbuild. It's most likely one of our most popular games. The third game is Countdown, where, do you see these green blocks? Well, the map is a bit bigger than this one, the one where it's actually held, but the main goal of the game is to stand on these blocks, and over time, these blocks and the glass will disappear, and you'll fall into the lava if you don't stay on one of these blocks. As you can see, this one is red, and that's a warning to let you know that that block's going to fall, so you have to get off of it as quick as you can. And basically the last one left alive, after all the rest of the blocks have fell, is the winner. Now, see what else there is. Right, there's also the guest, where once you come here for the first time, you'll be ranked guest, which is pretty obvious, which is the silver name like I mentioned earlier. And you'll be brought to this area, where it has numbered maps and numbered portals. Now, each of these portals will lead to a guest map, such as, I'll show you guest 1. Oh, these portals aren't active. It's the other set through the main portal. But if we go to guest 1, this is what guests will see once they've typed and agreed to our rules of the server. They'll come here, and they'll be brought out here, which the maps themselves are pretty wide and can hold days worth of work. Oh, that needs to be fixed in a second. And as you can see, the server can be, at times, quite My Little Pony related, such as Queen Celestia, well, Princess Celestia even, my mistake, off of My Little Pony. Celestia does not approve of griefing. More people griefing. Then there's Applejack. Just telling the other mods that guess one needs clearing. Then there's Applejack, which says Applejack don't approve of none of your fucking griefers. And then next to him there's Rainbow Dash, which most people don't usually, because I don't personally like Rainbow Dash that much, but some do. And then next, on the other side, we have a list of some of our rules for guests, such as griefers will be banned, and you have to build something to get a rank. Like some of these builds down here, people have built to try and hopefully get a rank in the actual game and this server. And then once someone's built, we have a thing called review, which you type /review, and one of the mod team, which is moderator and upwards, he'll come and review your build to see if it's worthy of a rank. And that's pretty much it for the guest maps, so let's go back to home. But all in all, we have 6 guest maps that we can use for guests, and each one will normally hold about 15 to 20 guests. And as you can see, home's quite a nice little place. It has various pieces in it which hold various information, such as for some of the portals and about the server itself. Now, this was just an intro video to the server, but please feel free to check back to our channel, because we'll be having videos up roughly twice every week maybe. And I think the next video to come will be of some of our builds that we actually hold here at Aeries Freebuild. And I've been Hell's Avenger, and I've been your guide for this intro. And please come visit our server, or subscribe to our channel, or comment for if you have any questions. Thank you, and goodbye.